Hi, I'm Gilbert Cruz for Time.com, and we're here at New York City's 2009 Comic-Con. Now, as I suspect most of you have never been to a comic convention before, I'm here to show you how. First things first, get cash, and lots of it. Everything from star autographs to vintage comics to rare figurines is going to set you back a pretty penny. Next step, just stand still and people watch, or rather costume watch for a minute. It's like Geek Halloween, and fans can let their inner freak flags fly. No one's going to mock them here. Comic conventions are a safe space. Next, head over to a publisher booth and get a star to autograph your original copy of V for Vendetta #3. Fans endure endless lines and bring as many of their most prized comics for signing as possible. Next, head over to Artist Alley, where the everyday guys who actually draw this stuff spend their days signing their art or working on specially requested and well-compensated commissions.
Oh, okay.
Right now I'm working on a commission. Somebody wanted a picture of the Hulk. They wanted a bust, so I was going to draw the Hulk, doing his thing. Nobody's ever seen the Hulk the way I do it because I haven't done the Hulk before. So this is one of the reasons why you come to the con. You can get stuff like this. He's going to take this, hang it on his wall, and show his people. And I'm like, that makes me happy.
Do you think there are women that show up and should not be wearing a Princess Leia slave costume?
Yeah, there's quite a few of those, but true to form is that you'll always find those scantily clad females followed by socially awkward guys on a picture or like on their phone trying to capture a shot of her, but being somewhat discreet, but not really. It just kind of breaks through all kinds of social mores, but it's pretty funny.
Then, you might want to head over and score some primo celebrity autographs. Well, sci-fi celebrities, at least. Peter, thank you for talking to Time Magazine today.
It's my pleasure.
What are the top 2 or 3 questions that people ask you?
1, was it hot in there? 2, what was Harrison Ford like? 3, how do you go to the bathroom? 4, how do you eat? Or 5 is, did you make the noise? The answer to those is usually yes, great, nice. No, I didn't. It was a brown bear. So there we go.
Do you get groupies at these things? Like women who come up and are like, "Oh, Hulk, I love you."
Oh, yeah, because their biggest fantasy is to be with a Hulk, and they feel very secure, very protected, and a lot of them want to hug me. They want to hold on to me because they think, "When I have a hug, they give me a hug, and they keep holding on to me." I think they're gonna faint. So
how do you let them know that, okay, now it's time to let go?
Well, I just, just wiggle my pec a little. Gotta give some kind of a hint,
If it's not obvious, the Hulk is huge. Next step, buy some, comics. Looking for that old copy of Fantastic Four #1 that your parents threw out? Yeah, you're not gonna find it here, but you'll find some real gems. Hello, Jackie Gleason. If you have the patience to leaf through dozens and dozens of comic boxes. Next, maybe play some video games. The big comic gatherings, such as this one, or the Premiere Convention in San Diego, cater more and more to men ages 18 to 35. And something that these guys like to do a lot of is play video games. Naturally, most of them involve shooting or blowing stuff up, or flying, or slashing people with swords. Next step, avoid the Dungeons and Dragons table. Seriously, avoid them. Next, buy some toys or figurines or dolls. Then try to explain to the person you're living with why you have a figurine of a busty, almost naked vampire woman on your mantle. And lastly, go sit in on some panels. Comic creators come to these things to talk to fans about their work. Increasingly, you'll get geek gods like Dave Gibbons, illustrator of the seminal graphic novel Watchmen, and more Hollywood has made its presence known, sending sneak peeks for upcoming movies and TV shows. But no matter how you do a comic convention, bring some comfortable shoes, preferably with Star Wars laces, because these things are massive. May the Force be with you. This is Gilbert Cruz for Time.com.